Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is LFS Coach, and in this video I'll be teaching on chart analysis. Okay, I'll be teaching on doing technical analysis from trend line to support and resistance, and some of hidden things that you need to know. Okay, so I advise you to watch this video to the end, and also like and share, and also share your opinions about this video. Alright, so now I'm doing this video because I want to provide a perspective to what so many people called Forex trader do on chart. You know, the way they analyze their charts, the way they believe the market work and stuff like that. Right? So some people just see a setup and go all in, go aggressive on a single setup, while even the setup is not ripe. Okay, so I want you to watch this video to the end so that you also learn as I'll be teaching, and use what you learn from this video in your own trading. All right, so now basically looking at this chart now, if I should ask you what trend is this market, if you say this is an uptrend, then you are correct. All right, now because what gives us an uptrend, what makes the rule of an uptrend to be valid, is the fact that the market continues to give higher highs, higher lows. Okay, so the market continues to move in an up direction. Okay, so we have higher highs right there, and we have our higher lows. Okay, so mere looking at this chart, you know that this is an uptrend because the market is moving upward overall. All right, so this should actually be a simple thing for you to spot, because look at this. The market started from what? The market started around, okay, let me just say 1780. Okay, the market started around this price 1780. Okay, and then from 1780 the market continues to move up to, let's say, 1870. Okay, so you can see how the market is moving up. All right, so it should be very easy thing for you to do to spot that this is an uptrend. Okay, now in an uptrend there are several ways to trade a trend. All right, because this is an uptrend, so one of the best way to trade, or one of the ways you trade trend, is for you to draw your trend line. So, and your trend line means you connect the lows. Okay, so if you draw something like this, you are correct. If you draw something like this, you are correct. Okay, so what trend line actually means is that you are connecting the lows, and with the assumption that when the market come back to this line, the market should move up, because you are expecting the market to continue to go up in the long run. But I will tell you one thing that I know for sure. Alright, I'm not saying that trend line does not work, because you can actually validate this once you have your first touch, your second touch. So it is good for you to have your entry on the third touch. Okay, so you can have your entry on the third touch, but I want to provide a perspective to this. Now, from what your basic uptrend is the fact that the market must continue to give you higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay, now the chart will not be as perfect as I'm showing you right now. Okay, but you can connect this low and say, okay, this is my first touch on the trend, this is my second touch on the trend, this is my third touch on the trend, just like we have right here. All right, so now you say you buy here, you buy from the low, you buy from the low. But there's one important thing to note about all this level, is the fact that why this market is going on, the market will give you some key levels as it's moving up. Okay, which is providing momentum for the market to go up. All right, so these are levels that the market is having momentum before moving to the upside, and these levels are very important. They are key levels when you want to take your trade. They are key levels when you want to say, okay, this market is in an uptrend, this market is on a downtrend, or whatever it is. All right, now let's say you want to go in for this buy right here now. Okay, If probably you don't use trend line, I don't really use trend line. I focus more on support and resistance, okay, in line with the trend. Now, haven't established the fact that we are having higher lows right here, higher lows, okay. So without any confusion, you know that this market is in an uptrend, okay. This market is currently in an uptrend, right? Now, the next thing you want to see is that what are the obvious highs and lows that you can see in this market. And what I mean by highs and lows are reversal point, okay. They are turning point where the market is doing a sharp turn from the current trend. So the market is turning down from here, the market is turning up from here, the market is turning down from here, okay. So these are level whereby the market is also expected to have some reaction the next time, because the whole principle of price action, the whole principle of doing analysis on your chart is the fact that you want to predict what will happen in the future based on what has happened in the past. So that's the core principle of price action. That's the core principle of technical analysis. You predict what the market will do next based on what you have seen or what the price has done in the previous time. All right. No. Now, the next thing for you to do after identifying the market structure right now is for you to identify obvious highs. Okay. Now look at these highs right here. You can see the market start dropping from here. The market pushes back to this point and then dropped again, pushes back to this point, then dropped again, but gave us this massive wick. Okay, there's a breakout from this level, and the market gave us a new high, a new higher low, a new higher high. The market coming back to this point now. If you have drawn something like this, permit me to take this off for now. All right, if you have drawn something like this, that okay, the market actually takes off this previous high that we have to give us a new high, then do a massive pullback to this point. Do you say we are now in a downtrend? Because you say, look at this big sell-off. Some people will start drawing a sell trend here now, because the whole idea of trend line is for you to look for anything you can connect. Okay, now they are expecting the market to come back from to this point and then sell again because it's a downtrend. But if you look at what the market is doing, you will know that this market is clearly in an uptrend, and the market has only come down to touch this demand zone right here. This demand zone, or you call it support level. The market has only come back here to respect this level. The market is still going to the upside to give us a new high. So it's as simple as doing your analysis this way. Okay, identify obvious highs. Okay, wait for the market to come back to your level and then pick your trade. All right, so you necessarily don't need to connect. I see a lot of stuffs. And I'm actually really bothered. I'm really worried. Okay, so just wait for your market to come back to your level, because you have established that the market has broken this resistance for a long time. Okay, and then the market pushes back to this zone. This is a demand zone which pushes the market up, and you are up. All right, if this level didn't work, now I'll be looking at this demand zone, because this is the next demand zone. Okay, now let me point this. If the market is going in an uptrend, the market continues to give us higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Okay, as long as this is still valid, the market is breaking the previous high, the previous low, breaking the previous high, the market is still in an uptrend. Even if the market comes down to this point, you don't say this market is now in a downtrend, because this support zone is still very much active to push this price upward again. All right, now if the market is going in an higher high and higher low, the only time that this market is now in a downtrend is when this market now takes off this previous low. Okay, when the market takes off this previous low and we have a breakout, then you can say, is this a downtrend? This doesn't make it a downtrend really until we see the market pushes back to give us a new lower low. Okay, so when the market gives us a new lower low and we have a new lower high, you can now confirm that now the market is in an is now in a downtrend. Okay, the next thing you are looking for is for the market to come back to this structure. Okay, test it and then you go for your sell, because you have waited enough time to confirm that this market has now turned from being in an uptrend to now a downtrend. Okay, so it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Okay, I'll focus more on talking about uptrend in this video. Maybe I will do another video that will talk about downtrend. Okay, so let's see, let me look for another example, then I'll stop this video. So it's actually very painful when I see people drawing some trend lines and doing a whole lot of stuff when it comes to analyzing the chart. Alright, nobody is perfect actually, but then we can always have an edge when we do the right thing. Okay, this is what I was explaining now. You can see the market gave from this high, come back to give us a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high. Look at this. This is the turning point to a buy, because the market fails to give us a lower low right here. Okay, now you don't jump in that, oh, this market is now in an uptrend, until it breaks this previous high that we have here. Okay, now you don't buy from here, because this is not a good price. This is not a good price for you to buy. Then you wait for the market to come back to your demand zone or support or whatever it is that you call it. You don't know, I don't like giving so much name. So let me just clear this and let me draw it the right way. Okay, so we have this market coming down from this downtrend, and I've shown the highs and the lows that we have here. Okay, now the market breaks, we have a break of structure right here. So the market actually breaks this high to this point, then come back to test this, what's it called, this break of structure. So I don't trade break of structure, I trade the demand zone. Look at this. Let me increase it. So look at this bearish candle before this big move to the upside. So that is the level you are expecting the market to come back to, because that is the demand zone, that is the support zone. Okay, so when the market comes back to test this level, it is certain the market is going up, because it has violated our rule for a downtrend that we have. Lower low, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high has been violated, because we have a new high right here. Okay, the market now come back to give us a higher low instead of the lower low that we've been having. So we've been having lower low, we've been having lower low, we'll be having lower low. So the market is now giving us higher low right here. Okay, which means the market is now turning from being a downtrend now to an uptrend. So you can pick your entry based on this support level. If this level actually fails, this is the next level for you to look for a buy. Okay, because as long as this market has not taken off this low, this market is now in an uptrend. It has already been established because it broke this previous high right here. All right, so this is just a short video. I wish I'll still do a video that will be more comprehensive than this, and I'll be able to use a better drawing tool. I don't really like drawing with what's it called, trading view. Okay, but I hope you get my message. Okay, so you don't just conclude that this market is in an uptrend until there's a structure break. This is what you learn from your basic um chart analysis. When the market is in an uptrend, the market continues to give you higher high and higher low, right? It becomes a downtrend when it breaks this previous high, this previous higher low that we have, and then starts giving us a lower low and a lower high. So you have your break of structure here, and you start looking for your sell entry at every higher a lower high in a downtrend, and you start looking for your buy entry at every higher low in an uptrend. Okay, sorry, I won't be able to edit this video to put all the stuff that I'm saying there. But I believe if you are a forex trader and you have been trading and you understand chart, you should be able to understand what I've been saying since. Alright. So this video is not actually for newbies, it's for those that actually understand chart analysis. So coming from a downtrend, the market is now in an uptrend, so you can pick your buy. Okay, if I will take this trade, look, this is a demand zone for me to pick a buy. Okay, but looking at this aggressive move down here, I will not buy. I will not buy right here because I know that this move is so aggressive and it can continue to this point. So once I see that this level has been violated, the next level that I'm looking out to is this level. Okay, if it's going to respect this level, alright, and the market never comes to this level, so I'm not trading. It's not by force. Go to another pair to see what's happening. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video right now, and I just hope I'm able to provide a perspective to the way you do your analysis and the way you trade. Cheers, guys. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share with some of your friends, and I wish you all the best.